reasons why baseball is in great shape with likable superstars. And it was all on display last night with an epic home run derby, setting the stage for the All-Star game tonight. In the thin air of Colorado, my guy, Pete Alonso, put on an absolute show. He won the home run derby again. You can make the case he is the greatest derby participant. I would put him number 2 behind Ken Griffey Jr. all time. Pete Alonso was tattooing bombs at a rapid rate every second, bobbing his head to a variety of music. He wanted this. He loved it. After it was over, Pete Alonso talked about how this was his childhood dream, being in the Derby and winning it. His parents used to let him stay up late for it. I was absolutely obsessed. And he did it in dramatic fashion. He's so amazing for the sport. And so is my guy, Trey Mancini. And it was Mancini and Alonso in the finals, with everyone rooting for my guy, Trey Mancini, a colon cancer survivor who missed last year going through chemotherapy. He's such a great slugger, an unreal story, and Mancini appreciated every single second of last night. The final was awesome, but I'd make the case the first round matchup with my guy Shohei Ohtani and my guy Juan Soto was even better. With tiebreakers. Shohei Ohtani started slowly and then rallied in legendary fashion. Soto swing, look at that. So sweet. They tied after regulation and after the 1-minute tiebreaker. So then you had 3 pitches. Soto hit them all out. Ohtani missed the first one, as you see right there. And that was awesome. And tonight's going to be even better. Shohei Ohtani goes from this home run derby to batting first as the designated hitter tonight for the American League. And then he's going to pitch the first inning. He's the face of baseball. He's the face of sports. We've been saying it forever on Time to Shine. And there's a mythical Paul Bunyan quality to him, which is just so awesome. And Ohtani is so well-rounded in terms of his domination. It's what makes him must-see TV. It's unprecedented. Last night was sensational. I can't wait for the show tonight. Johnny Smith is going to have a sensational rookie year for the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year was a total embarrassment for Philly in the draft and then the execution, with the Eagles picking Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson, the great Justin Jefferson. It was an easy first guess that it was going to be a historic failure, and it was. Well, Philly got it right this time around, and I think Smith is going to be an absolute star. And I love Smith's comments about being ready to be the guy in Philly this year. And look, I've said it consistently, I'm not worried at all about his height. Smith was magical and dominant down Alabama. You couldn't stop him en route to winning the Heisman. I mean, these numbers pop off the screen. He was even better when you watch the games. Great hands and toughness and insane speed. And on the heels of the Reagor disaster, Philly needed a difference-making cat with some swagger, and Smith is the guy. The rapport with Jalen Hurts won't hurt a bit. Listen, I love Smith's commentary about how being back with Jalen Hurts feels like old times, back with his guy at Alabama. And while Hurts is certainly the guy in Philly now, there's pressure on him to perform. Let me say this again for the record. I believe in Jalen Hurts. I think he can sling it. I think he's smart. I think he's a great athlete. And I think he could be a big-time starter. But being a first-time, full-time starting quarterback in Philadelphia replacing Carson Wentz, that is the ultimate pressure cooker. But I think Smith is going to help Hurts. I think Hurts is going to help Smith. I firmly believe that this quarterback-receiver combo is going to shock people with their domination and efficiency this season. Iggy is all fired up about this overflowing talent base that Ryan Pace has apparently given him. Okay, sounds great. Now, I don't know, do something with it. David Montgomery was drafted. He doesn't get the ball like he should. The Khalil Mack-led defense is good, but not great. The Chicago Bears made the playoffs as the 7th seed and then got slimed by the Saints in the Nickelodeon game. Matt Nagy is supposed to be this offensive guru, but you see the numbers, nobody has seen it. What did I say all last year? Get the Bears off my TV. Matt Nagy and Mitch Trubisky, a terrible combo a year ago. Trubisky finally out. And that means you have to start Justin Fields over Andy Dalton to give this offense, to give this team, to give this fan base some life, little juice, little sizzle. At least Fields get a real chance to win the job. A real chance. Andy Dalton is not any good. Fields played in big games at Ohio State. He has everything you want in a quarterback prospect. He's also, this is important here, not Andy Dalton, which means he can maximize Allen Robinson and company. And these cats, these offensive pieces, I mean, it's pretty good. And a quarterback can take it to a new level. I'm sure Bears fans don't know whether to laugh or cry when they hear Matt Nagy talk about talent. Frankly, I would have fired the GM and the coach after this past season. Justin Fields gives them a chance to save everything. If only, they would give Fields that chance. Which team is the favorite in the American League? Let's talk this one out. For me, it's absolutely the Chicago White Sox. I think the Chicago White Sox are, bar none, the most talented team. And when you consider their first half, the way they hit the baseball, Abreu sensational, and what they did without Roberts or Jimenez, who were hurt, it's ridiculously amazing. Tony La Russa, remember the garbage and nonsense beginning of the year? People worried about that fracturing the clubhouse. That was not the case. I think the Astros are absolutely legit. I think the A's are absolutely legit. The A's have great pitching and great power. The Astros are certainly a club that's a force to be reckoned with. The Rays are, without question, the Rays, which means they'll be in the conversation. But I think the White Sox, top to bottom, have the best talent. I think the White Sox are just superb. I think the White Sox have everything that you want for an elite team that can make a run at the World Series. Remember, before the season started, I was planning on picking Dodgers over the White Sox. I got spooked by the injuries in March, and I picked my Yankees to represent the American League. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I love the White Sox. Good pitching. They could be in the mix to trade for a second baseman, maybe even Trevor Story, the shortstop from the Rockies, and move him to second base. I think the White Sox are the best team, bar none, in the American League. Can the Boston Red Sox keep up their success in the second half? Let's talk this out. First and foremost, Alex Cora has done an unbelievable job. He's a sensational manager. And Boston deserves so much credit for this overachievement. Listen, I don't think the pitching can keep it going. I think the Rays will eventually win the division. I think that the offense is legit. And I was wrong about the offense. These cats right here, this is sustainable. There's no question about it. Martinez, Bogarts, Devers, these guys are absolutely incredible. They're tremendous, and Cora knows how to push the right buttons. The pitching has been a pleasant surprise. Chris Sale, by the way, is going to make a rehab assignment coming up on Thursday. We'll see if the Red Sox get anything out of him. Hope that Chaim Bloom, and I say this as a Yankee fan, delivers for the great Boston Red Sox a couple of reinforcements. I don't think you could bank on the starting pitching being solid in the second half of the season. Tampa should be the favorite in the division. I think the Blue Jays lineup puts them absolutely in play, but I do think the Red Sox, because of their pitching, are a bit of a house of cards. Though, Cora, anything's possible because he is a phenomenal manager and that offense is legit. How about the National League? The San Francisco Giants have the most wins in the majors. But are they for real? Let's talk this out. No, I don't think they're for real. And I don't buy the San Francisco Giants at all. I mean, give them credit for the 57 wins. Can't take it back. 26 wins by 2 runs or less. 26 wins by 2 runs or less. I believe the Dodgers are better. I believe the Padres are better. I believe the Giants are actually the third most talented team in their own division. Heck, I think if there was a series in the playoffs or just even who you think will have a better second half, I think the Brewers, the Reds, the Mets are all better than the San Francisco Giants. I don't buy the Giants at all. I think that Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado and company are better than San Francisco. I think that the Giants are going to fade away. Gabe Kapler deserves a ton of credits. Gabe Kapler, I would have never hired him after what happened in Philadelphia. They're certainly confident. They're certainly overachieving, but I don't believe in this baseball team in any way, shape, or form.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.